It's opening night for one of 200 films that make up the annual Denver Film Festival. This year's offerings feature a range of themes and topics. Tonight's film delves into a subject the city has never been eager to highlight until now.
You bet we're very, very excited.
Linda Lung is one of those who made reclaiming Denver's Chinatown happen.
There was a Chinatown. It was bustling.
The documentary recounts the history of Chinese Americans in Colorado, how Chinese immigrants, many of whom helped build the Transcontinental Railroad, first settled in frontier Denver, helped establish the working class section called Chinatown.
Denver had a Chinatown, and people don't know. People that were born and raised here have no idea that it existed.
Roxana Soto with Denver's Office of Storytelling produced the 51-minute film, which grew out of the desire of descendants of Chinatown residents like Lung to expose and explain this part of the city's history. This was the heart of Chinatown, Hop Alley, a derogatory term for the opium dens that were once located here and where the riot of October 31st, 1880 broke out. It began as a bar fight between some white men and two Chinese workers.
And then within a few hours, there were hundreds and hundreds of Caucasian rioters that had descended upon the Chinatown, destroyed the businesses.
One young man was lynched. Chinatown was largely gone, but the anti-Chinese discrimination that fueled the destruction persisted well into the 20th century. Only now, with this year's formal city apology for the riot, the removal of an offensive plaque commemorating it, and this film, has Denver begun to come to terms with this part of its history.
We're always trying to provide a platform for marginalized voices, underrepresented voices, voices that are missing from the official historic narrative of the city. We always want to bring those forward. We're afraid that the story of Denver's Chinatown is getting lost, and we don't want that to happen.
That story was not easy to tell.
The hard part of doing like archival research, it's like there's nothing. There's like 5 pictures. I'll grab all of them. We got the privilege to be invited into these families' houses and to hear their stories, spend lots of time with them.
She hopes this film helps the Chinese American community reclaim its role in the building of this city. A miniature Chinatown where this alley now sits is planned for the future. It's impossible to repair the damage that was done.
It doesn't repair, but I think that it's something that we can actually celebrate.
Because this is also a story of resilience all these years later. Hendrik, Sybrandy, CGTN, Denver.